This this is John, and he's agreed to answer the three dream questions. Are you ready, John?
I'm ready.
Okay, the first question is, what are your hopes or your dreams? What is it that keeps you going?
So really, I have a couple dreams, honestly, but they all really manifest into a similar theme. My ultimate dream really is to achieve financial independence and living life on my own terms, honestly. Living life my own way, that sort of thing. A nice lady or three would be nice too. Honestly, having a nice car as well is something I really value a lot in life as well. That's just material things, but honestly, live a very happy and fulfilling life in that regard. It doesn't need to involve a lot of money or a nice house, not as much material things, but live life on my own terms is the very thing I aim to do.
It sounded like I heard two or three things. One was kind of a material thing. I mean, being successful materially. I mean, being able to meet your needs and stuff. But I also heard companionship as
Mm-hmm.
well. And
Yeah.
where do you think these dreams came from?
Where'd they come from? Honestly, it's ingrained into all of us, these sorts of desires, I really think. It's a basic human need. All humans want, their own sort of comfort, their own sort of, you know, their ideas of comfort, and that sort of thing are all different, but, it all revolves around that same sort of thing, achieving that independence, achieving that sort of thing. It requires a lot of work, honestly. Right now I'm out here in Denver, Colorado, trying to build myself a better life here. I've been honestly screwed over by a lot of people in my past because I really didn't believe in myself back then. I lost hope a lot of times, honestly, but nowadays though, even this year, 2019, I'm 30 years old, but it's not too late, to stop chasing your dreams and really realizing your true potential. I truly mean that. I really, truly mean that. So,
If you had it sounds like you have this vision. It's not just for yourself. It sounds like you're telling other people that they can do the same type of thing when you say it's never too late.
absolutely. So, there were dark times in my life, not too long ago. 2016, when I first moved down to North Carolina, I was truly lost in what I really wanted to do with myself. I was really dependent too much on other people's validation and approval, and they're sort of, you know, too dependent on people in that regard as well. But here's the thing, though. You got to start somewhere. You got to really build yourself up, no matter how dark it seems. You can get yourself out of it. You have to just really truly believe in yourself, honestly.
Thank you. Do you remember your dreams from when you were a young child or in elementary school, middle school?
Right. I wanted to always be a scientist, honestly, growing up. I really was super into astronomy, a lot of sort of things. But, I realized, honestly, when I was all growing up, my passions and ideas change, honestly. They change constantly, even my interests and things. I realized in school, I wasn't really cut out to be a scientist as much as I wanted to think I was. I kind of did lose passion in that regard, but that's what I wanted to be as a kid. But here I am now telling you that it's a different goal, honestly. Yeah.
Okay. You've kind of already given some advice to younger people. If you could go back and talk to yourself as a 13-year-old, talk to your 13-year-old self, is there anything you would tell yourself?
My 13-year-old self was a very scared little boy. He was very shy, timid. He was so afraid of what other people thought of him. I really wish I can, go back to him and tell him, look, who cares what other people think? Hold your head high, hold your chin high, hold your shoulders high. Even now at age 30, I'm changing everything about myself in terms of self-confidence. That's what I really lacked, honestly, most of my life. But I'm doing everything from the ground up. I'm even doing little things, teaching myself how to walk properly, how to keep my shoulders up, how to sit up straight. Just little things like that. It's little subconscious things that really add up and really build your confidence, that sort of thing. What I really realized too was that I've been denied a lot of job opportunities because I knew the material, I knew the stuff, but I just really didn't have the confidence. I was wishy-washy in interviews. I didn't really show, that sort of assuredness and that sort of thing, and that's really made me lose out a lot of opportunities, not only with, job interviews wise, the relationships, with other people, with some women as well. I mean, I really wish I can tell my, former self, like, look, I really believe in you. You have, the only thing that's holding you back is this right here. It's all in your head. You have nothing to worry about. You have to believe in yourself.
And you'd probably say that if you had a 13-year-old son or daughter, tell them the same type
Absolutely.
of things.
Absolutely. A lot of confidence is something, I really struggled with a lot of my life, but now I'm looking that fear in the face and just facing it head on.
Just to let you know, I became a school teacher at the age of 39. This is when I started my 5th career. So whenever it's late or early or whatever, I agree with you about the timetable thing. Everybody has their timetables and stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to add? So you've thought about some stuff as we've been talking?
Let me think for a second. It's never too late, honestly, to really realize your true potential and really start chasing it. Some people are scared their entire lives. They just go through the mundane. They don't ever try to improve themselves. It's not easy, honestly. You hear this bull crap, this bullshit everywhere, honestly, though. From these motivational speakers, sometimes hucksters, trying to push their self-help crap onto you. But a lot of that stuff is true, honestly. You got to really... the only step it really is to put in the work. It's a lot of hard work. You're going to be in for a lot of hurt and disappointment, honestly. But here's the thing. If you really want true success, you got to know what really feeling true bottom of the barrel failure is like, because you're not going to enjoy true success if you don't experience that first.
So I've heard it said, fail early and fail often.
Get used to it, honestly.
Yeah, interesting. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.